Peace, good people. This is the Soops Curators podcast, and we just want to thank you all for listening and supporting us. We recorded this episode excited to share our perspective on some really engaging topics. And as you will hear, we laughed all the way through it. We had a great time discussing the music we love, like we always do. So waking up the next day to find out D'Angelo had passed was truly devastating. Further proof that in a moment of joy can turn into mourning. So appreciating every moment is very important. So we hope you can find some happiness in this episode, and we promise to return with the proper acknowledgement for the legend D'Angelo. Rest in peace.
You are listening to the Soops Curators podcast, where we get into the funk and soul of things. It's all about good conversations about music. So come join us.
Welcome back to the Soops Curators podcast with your favorites. We are in here. Welcome back for another episode. We are back continuing the greatness of season 4. Thank you guys for checking in with us. We got, of course, the families in the building. It's your man's here. Because of Mr. Goodbar here representing Hit H-Sound and the Remedy and all other crap that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I got to shout out the queen here. Big sis, what's going on? Miss Christina Curates.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing today?
I'm smiling through the FAMU pain. I know you saw the game the other day.
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Anyway, my Lord. Soops Kitchen in the building. What up?
Yo, man. I'm glad to be back, man. Welcome to season 4. You know, we've been saying wrong season. And we
right.
got season 4. You know, we here.
That's what's up. We're glad to have you guys kicking it with us. Go ahead, Soops. You got it.
Go Ohio State. I just want to throw that in there.
Man, mute this dude.
I think Ohio State is beatable. We'll see.
Oh man, we can't talk. We can't talk, boy. I'm about is wilding right now. I'm about is wilding.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys, Christina. How was the No Worries show?
I didn't go.
Okay. Neither did I.
Yeah, I sold my ticket at the. Yeah, that's an offline conversation.
We're gonna have to tell people a little bit how the sausage is made, because we was talking earlier about these ticket prices. I know we deviating a little bit, but I gotta put it out there because these artists is wilding right now. Like, I talked to, I was selling the team. I was looking at getting John Legend tickets. John Legend charging $145 per ticket for a nosebleed.
John Legend.
Then because he's doing the 20-year. He's doing the 20-year anniversary of Get Lifted. So, which I love. I love that album, but it's like, bro. Then, Brandy and Monica on tour.
$200.
Bro. And the aforementioned No Worries show was just here in Houston, I want to say Thursday. I immediately thought because Christina, we talked about it, I think last time, I thought you had said something about you were going. So I was like, well, I know Christina will give me a review because I ain't going. Because I was supposed to have a hookup. The hookup didn't come through. So I priced the tickets and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go sit my ass down. So.
Well, the intent was to go. I had the balcony tickets. It was during the week. I just couldn't swing it. Those during the week, during the school year are just really tough.
Yeah.
I have to physically, it's just a lot to get downtown and it's just So I sold my ticket.
Man, I'm gonna lean on what I've been saying before. Like I'm just gonna be a festival dude. I can pay $300 for 2 days of shows. I can do that because I know I'm gonna see everybody. But $300 just for a night, come on, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, man.
Festivals for me would have to be VIP, and I know it's gonna cost me, but I can't do GA nothing no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I still can't get over the fact that John Legend is charging $100 and something for some.
That's not surprising at all.
It's surprising to me. It's surprising. John Legend, I can't. No.
Renowned as he is, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Well, he's an EGOT, so he can put whatever price tag he want on there, pretty much.
Right.
Can't do it.
Well, don't worry.
Can't do it.
I'm not gonna do it, brother. I'm not, because I just can't. And the wild thing, he coming on like our anniversary. He gonna be on our anniversary, and that would have been perfect because she loves John Legend. But yeah, love. Love should have brought your ass home last night. We're not doing that. Fucking.
$150 ticket for you for the anniversary. Now, come on, you didn't tell us it was the anniversary. No.
Yeah, but still, like, come on, like, it's just the principle, like.
But
it's $140 per ticket.
Yes.
But by the time you end up going to dinner and doing this and buying her a gift, that might have been a gift she might have wanted.
She actually brought it up until I told her how much it was.
Okay.
And she was like, but here's the thing. I was actually going to do it. I was like, begrudgingly, but I was going to do it because I know she loves him. Mm-hmm. She was like, if you spend $300 on that fucking ticket, I'm going to kick your ass.
Oh, well, there it is.
All right, so look. And my wife said the same thing about that Brandy and Monica concert. I was going to take her. I was going to be like, all right, we're going to go see this. And then she saw the ticket prices and she was like, if you do that, you would be sleeping with Brandy and Monica at that concert.
You feel me? Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, they're going to, I'm looking. I'm not spending over $75 for tickets pretty much. That's before tax. If it gets to 90, I'm cool. But we under over that, like, come on, bro. Come on. I just put a new alternator in her car. I ain't spending $300 on no tickets. Happy anniversary.
So even if it's an artist that make you feel a certain way, that is an artist that gets you all of your feels, you're not gonna spend that money.
The last time I did that, I went to see Sade. John Legend actually opened for Sade.
See, and that's where John Legend belongs. John Legend belongs as that. Yes.
Now, I've seen John Legend 3 times, all on his own. He showed his ass at the Sade show. Like, that was the best performance I've ever seen him do. And, I mean, Sade was there. So, listen, shout out to John Legend and Monica, Brandy, No Worries, Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. Everybody who's on tour, get your money. I am with y'all getting y'all paper. Y'all just ain't getting mine.
And some of these venues are standing room only, and it's like, bruh, what?
And I think it's the venues too. I think rapper Big Pooh was mentioning about how the venues are really behind these taxing of the prices, the price gouging. So
that's why they wasn't able to tour in certain places, because they was taking way too much out their pocket, taking too much out of the people's pockets. And there's a lot of artists that got to deal with, especially a lot of independent artists, they got to deal with the venues, and a lot of these venues be taxing. So yeah.
So we should have had a lot to say about that, because he always talking about, people be like, why you don't come here? Be like, talk to your people in your city.
Exactly. Then you got to do better. Yeah. But listen, I want to turn it over to Soops. Soops, you had a really great subject you wanted to cover, so I'm gonna turn it over to you and see what we on. What we at, son?
So I have a question for you guys. A lot of people complain about how today's music make them feel. And so my question is, like, do today's music, or does today music still have the healing power like it once had before? Like the healing power that when you listen to Mary's song, or you listen to a Kirk Franklin, or you listen to anything that will get you into your feels and make you feel a certain way, do a lot of these artists today have that same type of feeling when you listen to that music?
I think so. I think there is something for everyone in terms of like whatever it is that you might be feeling. If you are feeling spiritual and you want to, yes, there's some beautiful gospel out. I mean, even Kirk Franklin is still making some good music. Cleo Soul dropped 2. I don't know if that was going to be the person she was going to say goodbye. You were blessed to be able to see.
You knew it was, but go ahead. You know me so well.
No, I'm going to skip her. I'll let you have that. But in terms of like music today, Kromanichi.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He has some healing, meditational type music. That one of his songs, Sun Love, is one of his songs that I wrote down. But his stuff is definitely there. I would say Moonchild has music too, where it kind of like touches your heartstrings in certain ways, and they have different, music for breakup, love, and everything. So to answer your question, I think yes. I don't know when people say that there aren't music that heals anymore. I don't know what it is that they feel like they need to hear. Is it more so the music or the melody or the sound of? Because Mary J is a straight up sample chick. I mean, I ain't trying to disrespect her, but most of her music was sampled from stuff from the 70s and the 60s. So I don't know what it is that they're missing, but like I said, it's music for everybody. Alex Isley, it touches, certain parts depending on what it is. So I would say yes. Robert Glasper does that for me. Two songs in particular. So then I'll let you go because I don't want to steal your girl. But Eric Roberson and Fonte 2016 album Something actually is produced by Daniel Crawford. They took the song and they put words to his production, and the words to that song are very like, okay, I love the Lord. Why do I love that? I mean, it's not gospel, but if you hear the words, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like really touches the heart. And Love Yourself by Devin Morrison. Those are two songs that I would say that have a healing power for me.
I agree with Christina. I before I even delved into my thought process about your question, so I went and asked my son. My son's 21. And I was like, I asked him the same question. And if you ask your kids this question, you'd be amazed at some of the stuff they say. The first artist he told me was a rapper from Chicago called Lucky. And I was like, I know Lucky. So I went back and ran some Lucky. But I think when it comes to healing, everybody's perception of healing is different. Nice. And so I think sometimes, and I can attest to this too, sometimes like if I'm depressed, I want to hear depressing music that heals me. If I'm sad, I kind of want to hear some sad music that kind of heals me. Kind of like, and the reason I bring that up is because he told me that the reason that he connects with Lucky is because Lucky talks about a lot of trials and tribulations he's going through, not necessarily just street shit, just real emotions and stuff that age group is actually trying to tackle and don't really know how to tackle until they hear somebody else say it. Now, when I hear it, I'm not there with it, but I understand what he means.
Right.
So like when I was coming up, healing for me would be like, if I'm depressed, I'm going to listen to Jeanne. I'm going to listen to Changing Faces. I'm going to listen to songs that's going to put me in my feels. That would be healing for me. But as far as to your direct question, as far as healing, Christina mentioned a few people that I agree with. Our music takes really kind of cross, which makes us where we are. The first artist I thought about for myself is Iman Europe. She has a song called More Than Enough that I just if you put it on now, I might cry. Like, I love the message in that song where it's really just like, no matter what you're going through, you're more than enough. You're enough. Right. And another song, Christina mentioned Cleo Soul. I have to talk about Know That You Are Love. And it requires to be mentioned because when you see her live, she doesn't even sing it yet. When the music comes on, the audience is singing it like a choir before she even walks out on stage. If that's not healing, I don't know what is. I was in a crowd of over 10,000 people singing that song at one time. That moved me, and she wasn't even out there yet. She walked on stage and took a second and just took it in. That's healing power. And you see people crying, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eric Roberson just dropped a song called Fight Through It All. Listen, I mean, it's very, sonically it's not like moving, but when you listen to it and listen to what he's saying, what's being said, and then if you see the video for it, very, very healing, extremely healing. And that's a brand new song. So, and then someone else that I've been talking about for the longest, like the Terrace Martin has been really had his hand on a lot of healing music. The single I want to mention is the song he had with Kenyon Dixon called Love Yourself.
Look, you get I'm telling, we are like twins, musical twins for the most part.
That song is so beautiful. And I was going to save this part for another segment. We're going to do it on today's show, but I have to mention it. As far as an album, Terrace Martin's project with Gallant called Sneak.
Oh, yeah.
is very, very healing. And so, yeah, to answer your question, I do believe that there are, but I think people need people like us to point it out sometimes. So that's why this is a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. How about for yourself?
Yeah, so for me, I look at it different. For me, like a lot of times the lyrics don't necessarily have to touch me in a way or anything, but more the melody, more of just the sound, where I could be feeling a certain type of way, I could be feeling down, and I can just turn a song on and it just puts me in a different place. If the music can move me into a different headspace, that's healing for me. So it's like, okay, if I'm just in this funk right now and I turn here's one of my 2 songs, Paul Grant You. I can turn that on and it just takes me into just a whole euphoric, I'm just in a space of just calm, and it's healing me. If I'm feeling sad because I miss my grandparents, I turned on Big Crit Yesterday. It's not a new song, but it's still newer to a certain extent. But that, Big Crit has a lot of healing songs, in his category. So in his catalog. So it's quite a few artists that do that. And I mean, Cartoon Sparkle. When I miss being around y'all, I miss y'all being in the car and we just riding around the city. I turn on Sparkle, it takes me back to that spot. So that's a feeling of healing, in my opinion. When you're just feeling a certain way and you just kind of want to get out of that space, what artist or what song can take you there. And it's so much. It's so much. Our playlist. For me, most of my playlist is that. If it's on my playlist and I put it out to the public, that's a song that I've been jamming to for a long time, and it's taking me out of my headspace. So, yeah, it's so much music that's out there.
I also want to add, if I'm in the in my feels and want to feel like what love feels like, I always go to Anthony Hamilton, Best of Me, Xavier Omar. I can't figure out the name of the song. It's his wedding song. So in so many ways.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's off his new album.
Yes, I mean, no, it's on the album.
It's off the one before this. Yeah.
I have a whole playlist of love music that if I want to, and if to me that's healing, because I'm a lover at heart, so that playlist right there will get me into a healing place. But yeah, that's a good question. Because like you said, everybody interprets it differently. I did ask my son, because he's, nearby, and he said that Daniel Caesar does that for him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I asked my wife, and she said Money Long.
Okay.
Money Long does that for her. And I think she said her too. She said her and Money Long. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't listen to it, but that is cool.
You know what, Soops, to your point, there are also songs escapism songs. I want to be the opposite of where I am right now.
Yeah.
And we don't have the time for me to list all of mine, but I will tell y'all 2 that stand out for me every time I want to forget everything that's going on. The first song I'm going to play is Xavier Omar and Sango, Hipster Girl. I don't know what it is about Hipster Girl, but that is my shit.
Have you heard him do it live?
No, unfortunately, but in the truck, bruh, that song is, man, sometimes when I play it on the memory, I just add echo effect. I just love that damn song so fucking much. And then my other escapism song is Cecily's Tall Black Guy remix of Cause I Love You. If I'm outside playing music, I don't care if I'm at a hip hop event, I don't care what type of event, it could be reggae, I'm playing that damn song. I love that shit. It's just wherever I'm at, it takes me out of that. And that's also a version of healing, like Soup said, that I need as well. And I got a whole lot of those.
Connected by Zoe is one for me too. That takes me to a place of happiness.
Yeah.
Was you mentioning Tall Black Guy? There's a song that he did, a remix. Oh, I cannot find it. Yes, it's The Power of Saying. It was 14K remixed it. And The Power of Saying, that came out during the pandemic. And I remember like the unsureness of all of that. And then listening to that song kept me so calm during the pandemic. And I'm just listening to it and I'm just like, I'm sitting at work while they're telling us what's going on. And I'm just like, the power of same is just playing over and over and over again. And I was just able to just escape all of that.
I'm talking about Musina is on that one?
That is Musina, right?
I think something about Munice. My bad, baby. Musi.
I don't know who's on the... Yes. Yeah. Musina Abdul. Yeah. Kendall Tucker, James Poyser.
Look, that's the playlist. It's for sure. Right there.
So what I think we should do is we should throw together a healing playlist with some of the songs we mentioned and just share it with everybody and let them
get
vibe
that
with
old
us.
DJ that be usually doing them things for us and put that thing together.
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Man, follow him again.
Well, you mentioned the escapism song. My go-to escapism is Slum Village, Thelonious. Like, I know that's an old song, but Thelonious, I can listen. I can escape from that. And I know the lyrics they ain't talking about no healing at all. Nothing. But that beat, and just, like, I just always get lost in that. Like, whenever I get bored with music or whatever, I will turn with Thelonious and just listen to it over and over again. And
even though it starts on, like, the 3, because Dilla always started on the 3. It's like, damn, you can't mix this shit. Yeah. But yo, you're so right. Thelonious is just a perfect escapism song, man. So thank you for bringing that question up. I think that's a dope subject, and I really, I hope the the people who are listening are getting some out of it. And we definitely want to hear you guys escapism or healing songs. So if y'all have it, of course, reach out to us and share with us so we can put everybody else on. We love to talk to y'all. We talk back. Don't worry. So hit us up. Y'all know where we at. You know what I'm saying? We want to see what gets you in your space that you need to be in when life is just lifing. You know what I'm saying? Because life is gonna be lifing. I noticed none of us said any healing songs from Cash Money or from No Limit. I noticed that. Segue.
Down for my niggas is kind of healing.
Very, very healing.
Yo, that's gonna be an interesting versus, man. I'm kind of looking forward to it, and everybody think Cash Money gonna win. I don't think Cash Money's gonna win it that easy.
Listen. I've chosen my side. I'm with the Tank, man. I'm with the Tank. No disrespect to Cash Money, but I'm with the Tank.
When you really dissect No Limit's catalog, like they have, Cash Money got Back That Ass Up, right? But Back That Ass Up is for the women. Niggas only like it because the women like it. But if you turn Down for My Niggas on,
you got to move furniture, or the furniture gonna get moved.
Come on, man. Like Down for My, you turn that on, so that's clearing. That's clearing that.
You saying Cash don't have nothing for the niggas?
Say what?
You're saying Cash Money doesn't have anything for the niggas?
No, they do. They got shit for the niggas and stuff, but they don't have no anthems like that. Like Cash Money don't have no anthems like the No Limit. They got Down for My Niggas.
Let me
they got Make Them Say I don't really know like what Cash Money anthems they got.
I mean, No Limit got How You Do That There. They got Jesus Christ. Make Them Say of course.
Yeah. Like, yeah, shit. Even the 504 boys, Wobble Wobble. Come on, man. Like, so it's like when you really start remembering what they got. No Limit got some shit.
Back that ass up. I mean, 400 degrees, huh? In Florida, Negroes like Cash Money.
I mean, okay, so I forgot about Huh. How did I forget about Huh? I forget about Huh.
Come on now.
It's so bad. Juby's so cold that sometimes I forget he's Cash Money. He's that cold.
He's dope. Yeah,
Juvie is that cold where he's kind of with them, but he kind of over here.
So for the Cash Money, do you think, are they able to pull Nicki Minaj and Drake?
I don't want to see them.
They all Cash Money.
No, they on Young Money.
Well, Young Money is Cash Money. So
Young Money is over here. Cash Money is the hot boys
and the big timers. When you're talking about the verses, anything under the Cash Money label, anything under the No Limit label, is all considered. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to see. I don't want to see Rich Homie Quan. I don't want to see all them niggas that Cash Money signed afterwards. I don't want to see none of them niggas.
So if they put a timestamp on it, if they talking about the early, the 90s, the early 2000s, No Limit can clearly win that. But if they talking about just overall, like all of their catalog, then it clearly goes to Cash Money. Because when you get to the Lil Wayne mixtapes and you get to the Drake, you get to Nicki, you get to all of that, like Cash Money ain't got none of that. I'm sorry, No Limit. No Limit don't have none of that.
I'm old school. Listen, it took a lot for me as an East Coast nigga to fuck with New Orleans music like that. And so when I got down with it, I was all with the tank. And I had love for Cash Money. I don't want to see Drake. I don't want to see Nicki. I don't want to see none of them niggas from Young Money. I don't want to see not one of them. The only Young Money nigga I want to see is Wayne. Everybody else, go sit down somewhere. This is the grown folk table.
You go see Wayne for sure. You go. Now you may not see Wayne. I don't think we're gonna see Wayne, but we're gonna hear Wayne.
I'm just saying, this is Thanksgiving. This is the grown folk table. Them niggas need to say at the kids table. This is the grown folk table right here. I don't want to see none of them young niggas.
Come on, y'all. Stunting like my daddy.
Huh?
Stunting like my daddy. Slow motion. Get your roll on.
But now again.
Get your roll on was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
In the verses, remember Dipset and the Lox. In the verses, Dipset got some shit, but they couldn't perform the shit. Like it didn't hit over well in a big time.
See, that's the whole thing. It's like,
but we don't know. We don't know how you introduced the song, how it hit in the stadium, like
that. But
you don't really know.
Is this so? We going back to the true tradition, not traditional, but like the true verses where you ain't got to perform that shit. It's just
it's different now. Verses is different now. The performers are gonna perform.
This is where Cash Money got a head up. Yeah. Because the two best rappers in either camp, one of them, No Limit's best rapper, is in jail.
Oh,
who, Mystical?
Yes, he's their best rapper.
You know that ain't their best. You know Silk the Shocker, their best rapper.
Oh, no disrespect, Silk. I'm sorry. Let me get myself together.
Wait.
That boy be fighting to beat, my nigga.
Right. I can't think of it.
It would have been cool to have Juvenile for Cash Money, Mystical for No Limit, and them just go, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then Mia X, I don't know if she's gonna be still with them because of the.
I saw it online and said she was gonna be there, but we'll see.
Okay, because after that,
most of everybody that was on tour, they did the Cash Money No Limit tour. So everybody that was on the tour is supposed to be at this verse.
I want them to pull out the Twins for No Limit. I want Young Bleed there. I want who else? I want what's the name of the group that sings Push It Inside of You? Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm a No Limit nigga. I'm telling you. I want Mac there. Mac out of jail. I want Mac there. Listen, C Murder ain't coming out. C Murder, he ain't coming. But dog, I'm very, I can't believe it to say, I'm very excited about it.
You think Snoop gonna show up?
I think it would be cool if Snoop showed up. I think it would be cool.
Some of Snoop's best album was on Cash Money.
Snoop, look, Quiet as Kept, I didn't like his first album on No Limit, but his second album on No Limit was fire. Mm-hmm. It was one of his best albums, like for real.
Now, it's gonna be interesting. If it's done right, it could be very interesting.
And Cash Money got to come out. They got to come out just like they always was back in the 90s. The long ass t-shirt, giant denims, and mad chains. They got
Yeah.
I don't know exactly when it's coming out. I don't know when it is. Is it next week, next month?
I think so. I don't know the date, but I think the thing that got me concerned is I don't know. I think didn't Timberland and Swiss sell Versus? Because I don't think they own it anymore.
They don't own it, but they like consultants with it or something like that. Okay. So it's something weird with how they did it, but they still I think they still got a part in it where they kind of get the artists together and stuff like that, and they help produce it and everything. But the big money behind it is whoever they sold it to. So they not the big money no more. But I get why they sold it, because it turned into something completely bigger than what they thought, and you kind of need that money for production. And then, you know, now that we out of the pandemic, so again, I use this as a reference of the Dipset and the Locks. Well, they had it at I think it was Madison Square Garden. Well, you got to pay for security, you got to pay for all those things. So that's coming out of Swiss and Tim, when you can have a company buy it and they, you know, and they provide all of that stuff. So
Christina, I know
production.
Christina, I know you're gonna feel me on this, because we was outside when it was time. The most important thing about this Versus is that all the YNs that was young when they came out, we all old niggas now. So it's not gonna be no violence, ain't gonna be no fights, ain't gonna be no, you know, the streets gonna be cool in New Orleans, because they couldn't have done this back in the day. Back in the day, Magnolia and all it would have been problems in the wards.
So, which one of those verses we were afraid of that we was like, ooh, it might be a little? Was that
Jeezy and Gucci? It was if this had happened back then with No Limit, it would be just like that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad that. But shout out to No Limit, shout out to Cash Money. I think it's great that they're still. I mean, it's a testament to, you know, still existing and still having a brand that is respectable. You know what I'm saying? And you can still do this years later. So I'm really happy to see that exists still, that they still can do that. It's kind of like with the, you know, all the new albums that are coming out from our legends like Mobb Deep and Slick Rick and Rick. Like all of that is just a testament to how hip hop has grown and it is a mainstay, and you can't take the power away. It's always going to be here forever and ever. And as long as we control our IPs and our brands and all of that, we can always do this and always get money, because people that love that music still love that music, and they still want to go see these artists. And I still want to go see. Bro, I saw MC Hammer right before the pandemic. I lost my shit when he did Let's Get It Started. I lost my whole shit. I did not care, because I was just happy to see him healthy. He still can dance. He can't do it like he was, but that brand is still strong, and it feels good to see people that we watched when we were growing up still able to do that and still functioning. You know what I'm saying? Because we've lost so many. So shout out to No Limit, shout out to Cash Money, and shout out to Versus for making this happen.
I just also want to say a big shout out to Master P.
Big shout,
because we don't give him enough credit. We talk about Jermaine Dupri, we talk about all these other, you know, Southern moguls, but we don't talk about Master P and how he was able to pretty much give out the blueprint of how to sign record label, like how to sign a record deal and different things like that. So big shout out to Master P. I hope this is a big move for him, and I hope he makes tons of bread off of it. Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I'm definitely gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be like the pandemic when we were all excited about Versus and we stopped what we were doing to see that. I'm definitely gonna stop what I'm doing to see that. That's gonna be dope.
When did Versus stop being fun for you?
Right after Dipset and the Locks, the next one was Fat Joe and Ja Rule. I thought that was corny, because it was like, really? I don't like Ja Rule, but come on. Like, the man is a hit machine. Like, what are we talking about? And then when Mario was going against, who was it? It was Ray J. It was Bobby V.
Was that when Ray J was on stage trying to sing and he couldn't?
Yeah, I was done after that.
But they got them to tour a little bit, so it
that's
did
true.
Get the money out of it. But yeah, and then the Ja Rule one got Nelly and
and Nelly and
Yeah,
Ashanti back together. And then when Music Soul Child destroyed Anthony Hamilton, that was disrespectful. But it was just like, damn.
I don't think I watched that one.
It was really good, but god damn, Music was killing him, man.
And I mean, well, let me hush, because I was gonna say Anthony Hamilton can sing his ass under a table, but
that's a fact.
But Music got more.
I mean, Music had banger. It's like shit.
Yeah. I'm just.
And after that, I was out of it. I was like, I'm cool. I'm done. I'm cool.
Did you like the Badu and Jill Scott one? I don't even remember like the timeline, but
we were still in the pandemic for Badu and Jill. Okay. I think that was one of the longest ones too.
And they were still in the house doing it, but I did enjoy it.
Because I learned a whole lot from that. I mean, I already knew Jill was Badu's backup, but just learning their dynamic, you know, and how much support that Badu had for Jill, I was like, damn, that's just dope. Like, you know.
I think what what I enjoyed about it was that there were certain artists that you can clearly see that talent always supersedes sales. Always.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so clear with Nelly and Ludacris. Because obviously Nelly has way outsold Ludacris. But Ludacris got way more dope ass shit. Like
that's nice.
Like and it was just like that was a lot of people who wasn't up on it like that were surprised that Luda had all them hits. It's like y'all must not know. I was outside. Luda was right below Jay-Z and Nas and them and Eminem and all, and he was right there. Like,
yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned Luda because there's been a lot of Luda disrespect I've been seeing on the social media platforms. You know, they was talking about his music didn't age well and different things like that, and I was just like, I don't know about that.
Bro, he just opened for Janet Jackson last year. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that. Like, you know, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So it's like,
yeah.
Because Luda is not making current music and stuff like that, it's kind of he's out of sight, out of mind. So you don't really understand his impact. But like Luda's impact was something we've never really seen nothing like that. But he came off the radio, and he was on the radio. His single "What's Your Fantasy" he was playing it, but along with his competition radio station was playing it. Like, we ain't seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So like that, we got to give Luda a little bit more respect.
That's facts. I'm a Luda stan. Shout out to Mr. LP. I agree. I've been a Luda. I'm like, damn, this nigga is. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I haven't felt like that about a rapper since Redman. Like Luda was giving me that.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah. So shout out to that. I'm looking forward to that versus. I'm also looking forward to. I don't know if you guys saw this. I love when Questlove do a doc. I love when Questlove does a documentary, and he got a documentary coming out on HBO about one of the greatest bands in the history of music, The Elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I cannot wait to see this. What do you guys think about what we're about to witness and what we're about to get?
I'm excited. But my question is, where is this nigga getting all this hidden footage? Like,
right.
Where did he find this shit at? Like,
right.
I like, who did he rob? Like, he had to have robbed somebody. Like, this nigga was getting invited. Like, when he was getting invited to these parties, he was sneaking off and hitting the vote and getting unseen footage and stuff. Like,
the EWF was giving him some, or the people who are actually still living, or maybe their estates are giving him the access to this because he does such a great job. I can imagine they probably are.
After seeing Summer of Soul, he can do whoever. I'm totally fine because I learned so much. Yeah, it was, right? I learned so much about artists that I thought I knew a lot about. Yeah. I learned so much. So I can't wait to learn.
Looking forward to that for sure.
I don't know that much about Earth, Wind, and Fire except that they make incredible music and it's timeless. But I'm sure, I mean, I can imagine there's 1,000 people in the band over the time. You know, some great stories.
That makes me think of a question about that. Earth, Wind, we don't usually say you don't know a lot about Earth, Wind, and Fire as outside of the music, but we know everything about the music. So like we know everything about Earth, Wind, and Fire music, but we don't know much about them from the outside. you know, and their personal stuff or whatever. Do y'all miss when artists, all you knew about was the music and you didn't know about what draws they got on? And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Do y'all miss that?
Yes, I do. It's weird that you say that. I distinctly remember the first time I learned something about an artist outside of their music. And I was very, very young. I remember I was in elementary school. I'll never forget this. It was Teddy Pendergrass. That was the first time I learned something outside about an artist other than his music, because my father was a huge Teddy fan. And I think it was when he got into the accident, when he first got hurt. That was the first time I've ever heard anything about an artist outside of their music. And then it kind of snowballed into all the other stuff about drug usage and abuse and all of that other stuff. And ever since then, I've been changed. So yes, I do miss that.
I think it's just the change of time, because when we were that goes to like being in high school or being in college. It's some shit that we don't want on record, you know, that happened. But now it's like so much is on social media, and people put so much on social media until it's like, I think that's one of the reasons why we know so much about a lot of people. But there are some people who are now, we don't know a lot about. They just choose not to, or their personal life. But I think back then, yeah, we didn't know a lot about, unless somebody had some sort of documentary, or if they had like an unsung, we didn't know a lot about a lot of people, you know, unless it was somebody who was there at that time that's telling their story. So
now that we're saying this, when we were talking about the ticket prices for artists, right? Do y'all feel like if you didn't know a lot about the artist, would it make it easier for you to go purchase these tickets because you don't know much about them, you don't see them much, and the only time you see or hear them is this when they're performing or making music? Do you think it would be easier to digest a ticket price if you don't know much about the artist and you just know them by their music?
I'm going to say no.
No.
And the reason I say no is because I look at it like this. If we're being honest, a lot of the artists that we love today, not only do we love their music, we love what they're about, but because they've opened it up. And it's like, I align with that. But the mysteriousness is not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. There are a lot, if we're being very truthful, there are a lot of artists that are famous only because they're likable as people. Their art is not all that great, but they're likable as people. And so it gets them over the hump, and it gets them that look. And I'm not going to name names because that's not what I'm on. I'm just saying there are people that I know for a fact that I know, I can speak for myself. There are artists that I like a lot because I like them. And so I look past a lot of some of the things that I don't think they do exceptionally well. I know there are people who do other things exceptionally better than them. Right. And I think that's the currency. So to your point about buying tickets, yeah, I want to go see somebody I like as a person. And it just so happens they make good music. But if I don't know nothing about them and I just like their music, I might,
For me, buying a ticket has nothing to do with knowing anything about them. I mean, I'm not going to buy, if he was out of jail, I wouldn't go buy R. Kelly shit because I don't listen to R. Kelly. But I mean, in terms of the people that I like, the buying the ticket or not buying the ticket is not because of me knowing what their personal life is. I don't think it has anything to do with it. It's just that I'm not spending, or I'm not standing up to go see somebody when I can just listen to them I mean, the live experience is beautiful, but I'm good.
For me, it's just kind of the mysteriousness of a lot of it. To me, I kind of enjoy seeing an artist that I don't know much about. If I don't know your every move, if you're not on social media talking about everything you do, if I'm not looking at interviews and you talking about all your personal stuff, if it's just strictly about the music, I'm kind of interested in you on like seeing you on stage. So best example for me is Rhapsody. Like, I didn't know Rhapsody's personal things, and then being able to see her on stage and the way she moved and just how she talked and, in between sets and stuff like that, it gave me like an insight of, okay, this is cool. So like I was like excited to go see her because I didn't know a whole lot about her personal stuff. So it was like it was a better experience because I didn't know stuff about her personal stuff. But then when she's standing up on stage and she's giving you a personal story, it's the first time I'm hearing it. And I'm just like, oh shit, like, oh, this is dope. So it gave me a better experience as I was enjoying, the experience of seeing Rhapsody. So I think for me, I would spend a little bit of extra if I didn't know that personal like story and the personal things that you go through on a day in and day out basis. I'll spend a little bit of extra just so I can see what you like in person. I think for me it's more like it's how you give that information. Like I'm not really with the whole I'm on social media every 5 minutes. However, when it comes to knowing about an artist intimately, here's the perfect example for me is Little Brother. And I know we talk about this is like almost about to be the Little Brother cast because we talk about them so much, but it's just the truth. I know about their personal life because they throw it in their music, and that's what makes me want to go buy a ticket and experience that. And then if I'm fortunate enough, I have a moment to say, hey, yo, that line you said about your mom, it resonates with me. That connected me to it. Right. Those are the type of things that endear me to an artist. And these are perfect examples because they're not on social media every 5 minutes. They're not putting their shit out there like that. I think that's the perfect line.
They get what they want to give you. And I mean, I feel like to a certain extent, artists want people to see them as human beings, and you get exactly what they want to give you. I don't need to know the ins and outs, but I do. It's good to know, or it's cool to know. Okay, well, Fonte just, he got his wife at home. You see her every now and then, but he's, when he talks about what's the name of the song, Good Morning Sunshine. It's like, oh shit, okay, I know who he writing this song about his lady or whatever. So I mean, some artists give you just exactly enough to let you know, okay, they're human. That's cool. They don't have to social media every time you turn around. But some artists feel like they have to give people, give them what they want to see. And I don't have to see all of that, but just to let us know that they're human.
Right. And you can see when it's fake and when it's authentic, the difference.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Well, we were talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. I have to continue this. I got to rub my head about this one, guys. Did you hear it? I'm just going to ask, did you hear it before I tell what it was? Okay. I wish you had heard it.
No.
Because I've been doing a lot of thinking about this on both sides. So for those who don't know, Taylor Swift released a cover version of Earth, Wind, and Fire's classic song, September. And I listened to it. Okay, so once I got past the initial shock and disgust, I did some thinking. About it. So let me angel on this shoulder, devil on this shoulder. So I think it goes without saying, it sounds absolutely nothing like September that we know and love. It's not that. That's definitely, it's so far from that it could be misconstrued as terrible. But let me shoot Taylor Swift some bail. I'm gonna shoot her some bail because I'm an artist. I'm artist first. I support artists first. What I will say I respect about her covering it is that she didn't try to do it like they did it. She made her own version of it. I will respect that. Is it for me? No. But I respect that she didn't try to karaoke it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? She didn't try to put the original beat on and try to sing it like they sang it. She tempered it down. She removed the soul from it and just sang the lyrics. It's not like she made the song or the experience. Listen, I encourage everybody, just give it 30 seconds of a listen and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not,
Has she talked about why she's done it?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I just went with the thought process that everybody loves September. It's a beautiful fucking song. It's not just a black song. It's just it's one of the greatest songs in music ever. So I can imagine that it landed on everybody's palette at some point.
It's a black song. It's a black song.
It's a black song, but it's not just a black song because of the way it reached. It reaches everybody. It's something that everybody has to be like, okay, damn, that's a dope ass song. Like every culture can listen to this and be like, yo, that's just a dope ass song. You can't front on it. I don't care what you listen to generally. You cannot front on September. So
you had to get clearance for that. Was that how that works? Or
yeah, I don't know nothing about. I don't know, but I just feel like. But here's the thing, and to that point, Christina, I think that if I'm Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Taylor Swift, who's one of the biggest names in music, wants to cover your song, and you're introducing it to people who never have heard your music or didn't know much about you. Number one, the royalties, they not giving up the royalties on that. You finna come off them coins, Taylor. That's the first thing. So that's more money for the estate. It's not. It's a win-win. Like
it's a win. Taylor Swift, she's the biggest artist in the world. That's cool. But all I'm gonna say is, hey yo, white artists, leave black people shit alone, man. Like, hey man, like it's cool. Like you like the shit, like it, but just leave the shit alone. Like this, y'all ain't gotta keep putting y'all little elevator music twist to it. Like just leave the shit alone.
I would agree with you, but. There's history of us taking white songs and making them our own. There's history of that.
All right.
Like Luther Vandross, a lot of Luther Vandross music ain't our shit. He just remade it, made it black.
But when we do it, it's ours.
That's a fact.
It's ours. So it's like
I'm trying to be diplomatic, Soops.
But look, black folks ain't taking nothing but what was taken from us. So ain't no black people taking no white folks shit. They just taking it back. That's it.
You cooking.
Like when you get these artists, like, okay, cool, she's a fan of September and it moved her a certain way. All right, cool. Sing it in the shower. Don't put that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it sounds like, honestly.
I've never really taken the time to listen to her music. I'm sick of seeing her on football Sundays. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. I can't stand it when I see her on that damn TV. Be like, God, dog, she probably don't even know what the offense or defense is. But anyway, leave that alone. But I'm gonna say something that probably a lot of people may not agree with. Something about Silk Sonic doing Love Train. Was it Love Train it did, or was it?
It was Love Train.
Something about it I just didn't. It seemed too gimmicky for me. I love the original. I was like, everybody love it. People love it, but I wasn't a big fan of it.
I didn't love it. Drew Hill did it better. Drew Hill did it way better.
Y'all didn't like that, but y'all like October London.
Who said?
Look,
what?
I'm gonna die on this hill. That October London album fire. I don't care, man. I'm gonna be the only one rocking with it. And then on top of that, Marvin Gaye's brother is on the video. He's on a video for the song that says, "I thought that was my brother. When I found out who it was, I think it's dope." Marvin Gaye's family said it's cool. It's cool.
That's cool. His family killed him. That's cool.
His brother didn't kill him. His dad killed him.
I said family.
Right.
I said family.
Right. And then when you put that dance in it that they do now to it, it's sexy.
Man, I like that October London album. And he's, like I said, he's dropped more albums that are still good. But I like that Marvin Gaye project. But let me tell you the difference between that. If you listen to that October London cover of Marvin Gaye music and listen to this Taylor Swift cover of this September, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing because I don't want to hear nothing.
So that's a good conversation that we can have on another pod in terms of covers and remakes and who did it better, which one you like better.
Oh yeah, we got to do that one.
But what did y'all think about? What did y'all think about Devin Morrison's "It Never Rains" in Southern California that he did?
I still like the original better.
Yeah,
I still like the original better.
Okay.
I didn't go back to it. I listened to it, but I didn't go back.
You think he did a good job, or was it something like, okay, leave it alone?
It was okay.
I'm not ready to say he should leave stuff alone because I like Devin Morrison's style, and again, he made it his own. I would listen to another cover by Devin Morrison. I would. I'm not ready to rank it next to the original because the original is just completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I could use it in a mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That note about Devin Morrison, I'm still kind of did like the way that people kind of took Yams and thought it was, what's his name? What's that?
Masego.
No, I know Masego.
Oh.
The
Charlie?
people,
The nasally singing dude, Jeremiah, or not Jeremiah.
he's a rapper, but he
I know what you're
sings.
talking about. But yeah, he sang through his nose. Yeah.
So the fact that they people thought that was his song pissed me.
Jacquees.
No, it's not Jacquees. No.
It's so insecure. It's so insignificant. I don't even remember the dude. I just know what you're talking
R&B
about.
dude. He's not R&B. He's a hip hop. Freddie Wap. Shit, something.
Oh, Fetty Wap. They think Fetty Wap made Yams. He just sang it over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I'm like, do y'all know who actually made the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that song got passed around from the original because Jacquees did it too. Jacquees, Fetty Wap, a couple of other people, they remade Yams, and then they weren't even making it. The song wasn't about ass, like it was about funds. It was about.
It literally was about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably with the Masego. I mean, they probably made it where you could say it could be whatever once you hear it.
No,
but
when you listen to the song,
where it came from, because it came from the Martin thing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when you hear it, yes, you know it's about money, but you can say it is about ass when you hear them sing it. But my thing is that people were making it seem like they weren't the original. Like,
hold up, Christina. I want you to repeat something you just said because you just dropped the jewel on the low because we know it, but everybody else don't know it. Can you tell them the origin of Yams? What is it about? Where did it come from? Because a lot of niggas don't know that, and that's sad. So this is our responsibility to share it.
There's a episode of Martin where he talks about. Don't get me to tell the whole story, but it's
because you go laugh.
Yeah, it's from a Martin.
Vernell.
The Vernell Hill episode.
Vernell Hill.
Go ahead, tell him because I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna.
She gonna laugh.
So the episode is Martin. Some of his earlier episodes. He was interviewing Vernell Hill.
Hold on, so you got to go a little bit further. Martin is a television show starring Martin Lawrence. It came on in the 90s.
It was Martin Lawrence that came on Fox. It was a Detroit-based show. And he was doing a radio interview with Vernell Hill, which was Tommy Davidson, but it was Vernell Hill. And I forgot the song that he was singing, but they were talking about how he could get the funds to be able to produce a house with a lake with catfish in the back. And
he grow yams in the yard.
And some yams in the yard. And so Martin asked, how can I get to the yams? And that's where you get the Devin Morrison and Masego song Yams. How do I get to the funds? Basically,
it's a triple entendre. It's a triple entendre. It's so well done. It's so intelligent. I'm trying to get to the yams, literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. I'm trying to get to the yams.
Yep.
You know, as I'm describing this, you know what I thought about? I believe if it wasn't for the pandemic, I think Devin Morrison was about to give us a sitcom album. And it was going to be, Yams was, Martin. I think he was going to give us something from Living Single. I think he was going to give us something from Girlfriends and so forth and so forth. Like Fresh Prince, all of that. I think he was going to combine, like create an album and it was going to be sitcom based. Like all of the songs were going to be sitcom based. Man, that would have been dope. I think
the new Devin Morrison project, executive produced by the Soul Curators. I'm putting it. Listen, we got to stamp it so it can be trademarked. We're trying to get these guap.
We're trying to get the yams.
We're trying to get to the
That's a mess. So we got one more thing.
Y'all listen to Taylor Swift. So you can have. I need you to have context to this conversation. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the listeners because I know y'all not gonna listen. I need y'all to have context to the conversation we just had. I need you to just give it a few seconds, and then everything we just said will make sense. So just give it a shot.
I just want to say what Mr. Goodbar just said. That is solely on him. He is telling you to go listen to Taylor Swift. That is not a feel that I have. This is solely on Mr. Goodbar.
I try, but this is probably the best. I'm so proud of myself for looking at this in two different ways, because when I tell y'all my visceral reaction when I first heard it was exactly what everybody would think it would be. I was like, what the fuck is this? I literally, and then I had to I was like, this is the mature version, mature me. I was like, let me look at it another way. So, but
I ain't that mature yet, so no, I ain't listening.
Christina, help me out. Get me out of this.
Our last conversation or topic would be about the Grammy. So I'm sure you guys have seen on social media, some of our artists have done the for your consideration. Now is the time for voters to actually vote for or nominate. I don't know how it goes. Favorite songs and albums for the Grammy. And I didn't realize that it goes from hold on, let me get to it. August 2024 to August 2025 is the time the album had to be released. And I'm thinking, or I'm wondering, like, who do you think should be nominated? It doesn't matter what category, because they actually added a new category called the best album cover. Is a category that's coming up for the Grammys. So who do you think that album came out between August 2024 and August 2025? Who do you think should get a nomination?
Well, of course, Kendrick, GNX, the Clips.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be interesting to see.
R&B wise, I'm not sure. I know for a fact, like Be My Fiasco, Misha, they should get in there. But I'm not sure if people gonna know the song. Like,
right. Yeah.
But again, people have won and people didn't know the song, and then you learn the song. It's based on the voters. So like, if there's voters in there like us, I hope that they win. They deserve to win. I don't know who else.
Terrence Martin.
Terrence Martin, Kenyon Dixon.
I'm actually going to say one of the albums that I think needs to be nominated is Sneak by Terrence Martin and Gallant. I think that he had a 7-album run in 2024, and that one out of all of them stood out to me. I don't know what category it's going to be, jazz, R&B, whatever, experimental, whatever, but I think that should definitely be one of them. And I'm gonna say something that's not really a hot take, but a lot of people ain't gonna say the Center soundtrack has to get some awards. It has to. Now,
do you think that the Center soundtrack, could that go up for an Emmy?
I think it could sweep everything pretty much.
Okay.
I think it has the potential to sweep everything, because there's literally like 4 hard ass songs on that soundtrack. Even if you don't listen to the blues, it's like 4 songs on there that's just like niggas is singing it now just because they went to the movies. And
the reason why I asked is that I'm thinking if you didn't see the movie, then, but in the Emmys, that's what the category is for the soundtrack. So you're saying they definitely for
yeah, I think they got at least 4 jams on there, and not just blues. The Irish song. That's a bang. I've never listened to that music before. I sing it in my head sometimes. Like it had that effect because it was well done. And I mean, a lot of people don't know the lead song off of that, I Lied to You, was written by Raphael Sadiq. Like people like, that is a very well done album.
I never listened to the soundtrack.
Bro, that soundtrack is fire, man. And then I think the songs that like the Pale Pale Moon song from the actual performance, that's her singing a cover of the song. And then on the album, they have the original Pale Pale Moon on there. And then they have the original Rocky Road to Dublin. They have the movie version, and then they have the original version on there. So it's a very good soundtrack. So I think it needs to get considered for something as well. But I totally agree with y'all's suggestions. Soops, you stole a couple of mine. I was gonna say GNX and Clips, of course.
I mean, I got me personally. I mean, I'm wondering if Tyler's gonna make it again. If he's gonna get on there.
For which one? Not the new one, huh?
Yeah, Don't Tap the Glass.
I don't know about Don't Tap the Glass. I like it, but I don't know if it's there. I would probably say that last No Worries project.
Yeah, No Worries. Yeah, that should definitely get something.
Yeah.
What about Jane Hancock? No.
No.
I like the single she did with Anderson. I think it should be nominated. The single with Anderson .Paak.
Me personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like the album.
Yeah, I definitely think that at least the single should be nominated. I really like that.
A body of collection. I don't know. They seem like they don't tend to go with the indie artists. Like Eric Roberson never gets nominated for shit, and it's like,
well, does he put stuff in?
I don't know. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know if he does. I don't even know if he cares if he gets it or not. But
Don't it cost to put your music in?
He has done that. The song that he has with BJ the Chicago Kid, he did the For Your Consideration.
Yeah.
Alex Isley, put out a few of her songs for your consideration.
Right.
Moonchild,
Listen,
Amber did for something too.
We riding if Thank You for a Lovely Time ain't nominated for something. We riding.
I mean, cause come on.
We riding.
Yeah.
My personal pick, I would like to see it. It probably won't, but I want to see Nick Grant. I took a personal album. I feel like that album can be put up in something. Like, I don't know what. Yeah. Not album of the year, probably not, but something alternative, like hip hop, something. I don't know. But to me personally, like the Nick Grant, I Took a Personal album is his best work yet, and I feel like it may not win a Grammy, but I feel like it should be nominated for something.
It's well known enough to get nominated for it?
I don't know.
I would say, on a personal tip, I think Nicole's Light Another One should be a single, should be nominated for something. That's one of the greatest R&B posse cuts I've heard in forever.
Right.
Yeah. Did they put up for the consideration on that?
I don't know. I have to look on his socials, but I think, well, regardless of what happens with the Grammys, I just wanted to bring that up because it was I see people like some of our folks like doing it for your consideration. I think we should, in the end of the year, have our own SQ awards.
That's not a good idea. And shout out to Nicolay. Terra Firma just turned a year.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to the foreign exchange.
Yeah.
Shout out to Misha with the movement of Jomo.
That's a fact.
That's moving. So shout out to Misha.
So those of you that are listening, be on the lookout for that at the end of the year or at the beginning of 2026. We'll do our SQ awards for our top albums and songs and stuff. I like that.
Now wait, what's the cutoff? Because it's about to be some shit that's about to be dropping.
Well, like I said, if we do it at the top, at the very top of the 2026, we can do the whole 2025 year, you know?
We're gonna do it like regular people do, the calendar year.
All 2025. Because this Mobb Deep album might make it.
Yeah.
This Mobb Deep album might make it. This
I sat through it today.
Kids album might make it.
Yeah, I sat through the Mobb Deep this morning on my ride in. I'm like, remember I told you I had reservations about it, but I'm in.
Moonchild.
So I want to recant something from the last episode about the AI part. I don't believe there's any AI on this at all.
I don't either.
Because again, the only reason I thought it might have been some type of AI with it is at the end of the song, it's Havoc. Prodigy was saying, "See you on the other side."
See you on the side.
I was like, okay, did they use AI to create finish the rest of his lyrics or anything like that? But according to Havoc, Prodigy had already had that made, and it was like he knew or whatever. I don't know, but didn't he choke on the egg?
I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was real bad. I think he had an episode, and while he was eating, he may have.
While he was eating,
show.
yeah. So it wasn't like he was sick and he knew he was going. It was like So,
but I think it had been acting
that in the cut. That's an eerie moment. Like that's kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to remember all the MCs that we love that passed away that talked about death and spoke about their death and kind of. That's kind of eerie. So rest in peace to Prodigy. That makes me sad to think about it, but I'm glad that his voice is. I'm glad Havoc handled that right. Havoc handled that right. It's well done.
I'm gonna also put out there Eric Benet's album. I think it's should be, or it's in a time frame, and with his duets with all the different artists.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so for the viewers and the listeners, if you've been following us for a long time, you will know that Christina Curates, Eric Benet.
That is her boo.
So if you've been paying attention, when you heard Eric Benet's name, you know. Oh, okay. All right.
Now, my first boo, everybody, if you know me, you know who my first boo is. Back when I was 12, 14. Y'all know who my first boo is?
What your young ass at? Who your young ass was at? Nah, you too young to have a boo at 12. Well, I can't talk shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So this was, and I was oblivious to any of his lifestyle, his own personal lifestyle at the time.
You didn't hear what I said, so I'm in the clear.
What you say?
I didn't say anything.
Say.
Who is it? Who is it?
Say it with the chest.
Johnny Gill.
Yeah, he knows.
I knew it was a new addition. Somebody.
Oh my God. That's my first boo.
I said Billy Ocean. I was being funny, but
was Johnny? Wait. Was he your boo when he was in N.E. or when he was still Jerry Curl when he was singing with Stacey Lattisaw?
I mean, when he was singing with Stacey Lattisaw, I thought he was singing to me. What?
That is so dope.
I mean, that's my first boo. The Eric Benet is, I love me some Eric Benet, but my first original boo is Johnny. Yes.
I respect it. Johnny got some jams. Johnny got a slow jam that I will fight niggas over. Let's Just Run Away. Man, I'll flip over a table. That is my shit.
I gotta dig in the Johnny Gill's catalog. I ain't really got into Johnny Gill like that.
Johnny was a soundtrack nigga for me. On soundtracks, he was a fool.
You gotta listen to Lady Du Jour.
Lady Du Jour is a classic, but Let's Just Run Away is if he don't sing nothing else in his life.
That's B-side cut or whatever they call it. Like
that's from Mo Money soundtrack.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Man,
so Johnny Gill was a soundtrack nigga. Hey, you know what? Hey, listeners and viewers, we giving up. Like, these is topics for the next episode that we do. Like, y'all be saying some shit. Like, we'll be just giving y'all stuff. Like, y'all wait for the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, we're gonna forget that this is what we need to talk about. So we gotta talk about the.
We be giving y'all shit. Like, look, if y'all ain't really fucking with us, like. You missing out. Like y'all be missing out.
We gotta talk about the covers. We got a lot of stuff we gotta talk about.
We got a lot of shit to talk about.
One thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Goodbye.
Don't y'all niggas out there steal soundtrack, nigga. That's our term. Don't steal it. Don't steal it.
So listen.
Wait, who said it? Did I say that?
No. I think we both said it.
Who said it? Sounding a soundtrack, nigga?
No, I agree, but whatever. Because if it wasn't for Johnny Gill, Can You Stand the Rain would not be.
That's facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, Ralph would have sang it like he sang all the Bobby Brown's parts.
Dog. Johnny Gill put a whole nother. He put it. I mean,
that's true.
She cooking. You're right.
So one thing before I know it's we gotta close soon, but November 8th. I know you will see us before then. But November 8th is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And they just announced that, what's his name? Sleepy Brown, Killer Mike, and JID are going to perform for Outkast. And I'm sitting there like, Lord, please Could you please allow what's his face, Andre 3000, just to do one hook from
we don't know. It's a possibility. They're not going to announce that, but it's a possibility.
But they always, sometimes, like the last one I saw, Mary was on stage. I was like, Mary, sit down, because Mary, stop.
And look, if they announce Andre is going to be on stage and performing, it'll go crazy. So what's better? Us knowing on November 8th Andre is going to be on stage, or us not knowing that Andre is going to be on stage?
No, I didn't say. I'm not saying I want to know. I don't want to know. I kind of want it to be a surprise. So when we all watching it, it's like, because I mean, Big Boy is good. I love Big Boy, but to see, because of what this means for Outkast, to see both of them on stage. To be really dope. And I'm wondering if he's going to slide in. He probably not for One Music Fest, because they're having a whole Dungeon family reunion. He probably not. He's going to be somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, it's all the Dungeon. You got to think about that. And Andre has showed up for the Dungeon. He showed up for Future on his album. He showed up for Goody Mob on their album. He showed up for Killer Mike on his album as Dungeon Family. So you got all. He might show up.
He might show up because Rico passed. Rest in peace, Rico. So he
might.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, he may show up as respect, because he hasn't done anything besides his flute stuff, and he's paid his respects and stuff like that. But he really hasn't done anything since that. So it's a possibility. So like the One Music Fest, when is that?
Next October 25th.
Next year?
No, this year.
Shit, I'll be in Raleigh.
Yeah, it's in a couple of weeks. I mean, it's already. I wish the tickets be so high, but I mean, not to say that that's the reason why, but I mean, it's just, again, we talk about tickets, but this, I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty good. The fact that they are doing the whole reunion, because they not performing anymore, right? The Dungeon family or.
Goody Mob.
No, Goody Mob is still performing. CeeLo is out again.
Well, but as a group.
But again, One Monkey don't stop no show. So
they say F that shit. We still got
Goody Mob's still gonna be doing their thing, I believe, just minus CeeLo.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how the whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing will go. We hoping.
Yeah. I do. I hope. I'm putting this out in the air. I truly hope one day we can get Big Boy on this. This would be so dope to talk to him, because his background on everything is this. He has an incredible background and even an incredible future. Like, he's doing a whole lot, and it would be so dope to talk to him.
Dude, does he have a cooking show? Or it's not a cooking show. He has like. Where he not flip houses.
No, he does trailers. He does the trailers for the stars and stuff. Like, he did Will Smith's trailer and shit like that. And then he breed owls. He breed dogs. he got like an owl's nest thing or whatever. Like, dude is dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Boy. I would love to travel up him. I definitely don't think he gets the flowers he deserves.
Oh, absolutely.
I definitely don't.
Thanks.
I definitely don't. Listen, guys, before we wrap, I wanted to know if you guys had any singles that you want to. I know we talked about, some of the songs that kind of get us through the tough times, but if you had any single that's kind of had your attention that you want to share with the listeners to kind of as homework assignment for them to run up, I'll share mine while you guys are thinking about and filtering through the many that you have. I'm going to say Lalah Hathaway from her 2025 project. She did a remix project. And the song that I am on it's called Myth of Being. That's the Mark Francis remix of that song. It's like a house joint. And I've been running that up a lot. So I encourage everybody to check that out, give it a spin, and show Lalah some love. People forget how long Lalah Hathaway has been putting music out, because she looks like she's 12. But because she's Black, and Black y'all already know what it is. And she's fucking gorgeous. But you forget that she did a whole bunch of old jazz stuff back in the day, back when she was very, very young, and now she's still very, very young and putting out fire. So we gotta show some love to Lalah Hathaway.
And on that same remix album, whatever she did, Misha has a dope one. I can't think of the one. I can't think of the name of the song. I'm the best in the motherfucking world.
Oh, that's Amber Never. That's Amber
Never.
It's dope too, but he did two of the songs. For me, I would say Ruben Vincent, Dre.
Yeah.
You took mine.
And, y'all know, come on now. I'm not used to giving out the hip hop, so I had to get one. I have a few more, but that's the one I would definitely recommend.
So I got a project and a couple of songs. My project, I know we said singles, but the project that I've been listening to recently is Kwame the Different Kids. If y'all know who Kwame is, Kwame is the nigga big dissed about the polka dots and ruined that man's career for no reason. But Kwame's album is a hip hop feel. It's got everything that you're looking for with like yesterday's feel and today's feel all in one. So like I think that Kwame joint is like that's really dope. There's a young lady by the name of Joy Pastel. Her album is called Loyal to Love. She has one song on there that I truly love. Is One of One. When y'all hear that, it's really dope. What else? Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins' album, and Murder of Crows. I know we supposed to get singles. I'm giving albums, but like they all dope. A single that's not a single, The Cool Kids, Crunch Rap Supreme, I think to me is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's so much. It's like a whole lot of shit, man.
It's a lot.
So much music.
India Shawn has a new single. Of course.
I forgot about her.
Oh, Candy. I know what you're talking about.
No, she has a song called Gone that just released this Friday.
Shout out to India Shawn.
Yeah, D-Mile is in the production. And Amber Mark has a new album out. She has a song with Pac. It's pretty good. Moonchild released. I'm not sure when their album comes out, but they have a song.
Isaiah Falls and Alex Izzy dropped a new song. Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I need
featuring
one of the listeners or whoever else has a connection to Jan Hunter. Jan Hunter, please, I'm going to ask you a third time. Please send Vibes Down the Strip to Little Brother. Please send that to them today. Please. If you know, you know. If you have not heard Vibes Down the Strip, which is an instrumental that Jan Hunter put out, and you can go on his social media, and he got a video. He has a video of him doing it, and he has a video of him flipping it. That song belongs to Little Brother. Please send that to them, Jan. Please let them rap over that. Please, that's a perfect Little Brother song.
And Zoe know each other from the playlist, so all I gotta do is just.
I need somebody. I've been putting it on his Instagram. I've been tweeting like, bro, send that shit to Fontaine and Pooh, please. That song is gonna be so stupid if they get on it. I don't want to hear nobody else rapping on it.
You think that's the one song to get them out of retirement?
I don't care if they just put that one song out and don't put shit else out. That song belongs to Little Brother. That's a perfect Little Brother song. When you hear it, it's like, okay, they're going to go stupid over there. That belongs to them. I need them to have that. So shout out to Young Hunter Jr. Shout out to LB. What shirt you got on, sis? What you giving them today?
In honor of the best, greatest HBCU of all times, I'm wearing my FAMU Changed My Life. It is homecoming week. Don't eat, don't sleep. It's homecoming week.
Right, strike again.
So I had to rep, although the football team sucks right now.
Jesus
I had to represent my school, our school.
Give it to me, Soops. I had a version of that shirt on the other day that you got on.
So I got my thank God for hip hop. I'm in my hip hop feels this week, so I just want to rock the thank God for hip hop.
Yeah.
I think it's Soul Bounce? Soul Bounce.
Soul Bounce.
Yeah. So
Soul Bounce. Yeah. Soul Bounce. What we doing, man?
Hey man, Soul Bounce, like y'all gotta fuck with us.
What's up, man? Like, what's going on? Like, what we talk back? Like, what's up? Like, come on, man, stop playing with us. Anyway, shout out to Soul Bounce. I'm wearing a shirt by a company called Doer. Music is my love language.
Oh, that's dope.
I actually wore this. I have this, and I have it in red and white. And so I wore this on the trip to go see my son. I wore the red and white one, right? So we stopped, you stop and get gas at whatever gas station. We stop. In Texas, we have a place called Buc-ee's. Y'all know what that is if you're from Texas. Y'all got Buc-ee's too? Mm-hmm. So I stopped at a Buc-ee's, and the most unlikely person actually shouted out me when I walked in wearing the shirt. It was a elderly white lady. She had to be like 60-something. And she, had a cane, and she was kind of struggling to walk. So she was taking a seat outside the store. So I'm walking up, and she just keeps staring at me. And I'm from Newark, New Jersey. You stare at me too long, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you looking at? But I have to stop that. So she softened her, you know how people look at you and they soften their look? And she pointed at my shirt. She said, amen. And I was like, amen, sister. Mm-hmm. And you never really know who you touching with your message. You know what I'm saying? Who really feel where you're coming from. And that's kind of why we do this segment, to make sure that people get the opportunity to not only shine light to the brands, and also, point out the things that represent us, but you never know who you're touching with that. That may have been something her and I, after she said that, I wanted to go sit next to her and talk music. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to see what she was on, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to that lady. But listen, guys, this was fun. Y'all had me laugh. I couldn't even keep it together on this episode. Y'all had me laughing my ass off.
It was fun. It was a fun episode.
This was fun. Thank you to everybody who is checking in with the Soul Curators podcast. Thank y'all for staying down. Miss Christina Curates, please let everybody know how they can stay connected with you and everything that you are doing.
So I'm on, what am I on?
Everything.
I'm on Instagram, I'm sorry. Miss Christina Curates, posting a couple of music things here and there. All things... Well, Miss Christina Curates, you see the link tree in the bio. And my mix, which I have to come out with something soon, is on NPN Radio Fridays, Soul City Radio on Saturdays, and The Sound of Duval on Sundays. So, yeah, that's me.
That's what's up. Mr. Soops Kitchen, give it to him, please, sir.
Yo, I'm Soops Kitchen. You can find me on everything, all your social media platforms, SOOPS Kitchen. Actually, I created a new show where I interview some people. It's called Chop It Up with Soup. So that'll be coming soon. So check that out. Also, I got some mixes I'm working on to put out. I'll probably drop something soon. But if you want to listen to all the other mixes, they're on all platforms: Tidal, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud. That's the Apple Music, yeah. So all that, it's on all that shit. Go listen to it, go enjoy it, and appreciate y'all.
That's what's up. I am Mr. Goodbar. I am the host and creator of The Remedy every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. on KPFT 90.1 FM. Y'all know I'm there like clockwork. Also, of course, here at the Soul Curators podcast, everything about myself is on MrGoodbar.com. Also, if you are in the city of Houston on November the 8th, we will be having Paid in Full. This is the final Paid in Full of 2025. So please, if you are in the city, pull up, have a good time with us. We're going to be at Faces Ultra Lounge in the Tray on Alameda from 4 to 8, day party vibes. Have a good time. We're going to get some hip hop in your system before you get to the clubs and the hookahs and all that other shit. Come kick it with us on some real cool hip hop stuff, underground hip hop, classic. We may go into some R&B, we may go into some reggae, we may go into whatever. But we just want to close out the year with you guys. So if you are in the city, come pull up. And, of course, make sure you stay connected to everything that we are all doing here on the Soul Curators podcast. Of course, the MPN network is where we are housed. Shout out to Mr. Alp. Please make sure that you stay connected to us there for all episodes of the Soul Curators podcast. If you're new, welcome. Go catch up. We've got some stuff back there for you.
One more thing. Authenticity just turned 15, October 12th. Go figure. Crazy. Foreign Exchange album. Crazy.
Salute to the foreign exchange. You know what I'm saying? We about to be the foreign exchange part.
Hey man, we already the foreign exchange. Man, come on now.
Everybody except Carmen and
Fonte.
And I ain't called Carmen yet. I can call Carmen tomorrow.
Hey, Fonte, nigga, I know you be watching.
We love you.
Come on, pull up, man. Come pull up. Let's get a plate and sit down somewhere. Thank you guys for kicking it with us. This was fun. Please make sure you stay connected to the Soul Curators, everything we're doing, and of course, you can stay connected to the MPN network. Peace and love, y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the Soul Curators podcast, powered by the MPN network. You can check us out on all streaming platforms where podcasts are available.